We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. And I would wait forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, give you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me the chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Now with all of your heart, you can't shake me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. Ooh, we staked out on a mission to find our inner peace, make it everlasting, so nothing's incomplete. It's easy being with you, sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, get you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me the chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Now with all of your heart, you can't shake me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Rather be, baby, 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 baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a shot in the dark. It's a shot in the dark. Now with all of your heart, you can't shake me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
All right, what is up? This is, okay, hold on. Gotta adjust my mic. This is Kris L'Jean. What is going on, y'all? I just wanted to step in again. Of course, thank you for watching / listening to this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe accordingly. This is the part where I do my 2 cents on how you could cover the song, or if you just want to learn it, if you just want to have fun, whatever have you. This is the part where I step in and talk about that. Okay. First things first, this is Rather Be by Clean Bandit featuring Jess Glynne. The tempo is around 115 beats per minute. It is in G sharp minor, and this is a pop track with lounge house influences. So I'm going to drop a couple of things, and they're not going to be super complex, but if you are not familiar with them, I do recommend referring to the first Listen to Learn, which is the Magic video, and that will give you pretty much the lowdown of what I'm getting ready to say if you don't completely understand the terms. Not too complex. I'm going to talk about reverb, delay, I'm going to talk about stacking, I'm going to talk about compression, and I'm going to talk about approach. Probably not in that order. I'm going to start off with reverb. I would say a small amount of that. Delay, also a small amount, even though personally I prefer like a medium amount. Compression, you want to put your standard compression so that when you apply the compression and you're looking at And this is in a multi-track studio environment. Of course, this doesn't really apply for just a purely natural acoustic live recording. This will be for a multi-tracked environment. You want to apply compression to where you're seeing about 5 decibels or so of reduction on average. And if you don't completely understand what I mean, please look into compression. It's actually something that is very, very, very necessary if you want your track to have a cleaner sound. Of course, there's much more than just that. Okay, so reverb, delay, compression, stacking. Stacking is something that I didn't really have to do during the verse. Stacking is something that I had to do during the chorus, and in order to get the full sound that I wanted, especially because this song is not in my natural range, I had to stack about 4 vocals singing just the melody, and then I stacked 2 singing the melody but an octave under. And that, to me, it was able to give a pleasant sound, a fuller sound, as opposed to someone who had that natural range that could perhaps just sing 3 or 4 stacks of the same note, like in the same note, in the same pattern, all voices singing in unison, if you understand what I'm saying. So if you notice that maybe you sang it once or twice and it's not giving you the feel you want, stack them on top, sing the same thing over and over again for the chorus, and then what I also try to do is to pan them, to pan right and also to pan left. And it's really, that gets down to your mixing. If it's not really your bag or if it's something that you're not really comfortable with, I recommend looking into it or getting somebody to do it for you. That's important. Now, approach. Just a couple of small things, in my humble opinion, of course. The thing that took me several takes to actually get down was I had to pay attention to how she was forming her words. And she was forming big words. And what I mean by that is that she was over practicing the enunciation of her words in the song. And actually, a lot of artists do this. But what I noticed is that this song has fewer sounds, has fewer syllables. They're spread wider over the beats and over the measures. So you have to be able to compensate and really fill that in. So an example of just singing it without that emphasis would be as to say, "We're 1,000 miles from comfort," as opposed to really using your mouth and singing, "We're 1,000 miles from comfort." And trust me, it doesn't really appear to make a big difference on surface level, but it really does make an impression on the song and how your song is perceived when it's being listened to time and time and again. If you have people that listen to your song more than once, they'll be able to pick up on the subtleties that maybe they didn't catch on the first ride around. All right, again, this is Kris L'Jean. I just wanted to thank y'all for taking the time to watch this video / listen to this video. Go ahead and let me know if there's anything else that you feel that I should have covered, or anything else that you just wanted to know about singing in general or about recording in general, and of course doing the cover songs for this or for any other song. Let me know at Kris L'Jean, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, KrisLejean.com. Holla at me.